The Tinder Swindler is about this guy who meets these women online and basically makes them fall in love with him. And then once he falls in love with him, he lies and he says that he's some billionaire and he's some like rich. His family has is in the diamond business. Then they fall in love with him and then he starts borrowing money from them. Bruv. I watched it this morning and I was thinking, what the fuck? Like, you know when you're talking about finesse, like, you know when you're talking about finessing somebody, like this takes it to a whole nother level because he'll have proper like real relationships with them. These lot are thinking, this is my boyfriend.
So how long until you asked him to borrow money?
So one girl came on, she said that they were dating for about a month. Obviously, the thing is, why he's so good is because on the first date, he'll do something fuck off. Like, he will spend bare money. He'll take the helicopter out. Four Seasons. He'll get the private jet out. He will, like, fly them to Dubai, fly them to Sweden. Like, make them proper fall in love. Then after that, he will now get them to do, like, house viewings at different apartments. So it's like,
1 month in?
1 month in, I want you to move in with me, babe. And obviously, like from what I'm seeing, the women are like in their 30s. Like, obviously, they're not like young babes, so they're
desperate.
Like they're women that like, listen, the body clock is ticking. I need to be married tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? So he will get them to do apartment viewings. Oh, I want to move in with you, babe. I love you. Then this is when it gets so fucking mad. He will now say that he's got some enemies. Everything he does is about his enemies. Like, this guy, yeah, the way he kept saying my enemies was killing me. He was like, oh yeah, I've got enemies. They're looking out for me. Then he has these pictures of him and his bodyguard, and he's taking pictures of the bodyguard, and he's all bloodied. Like, the bodyguard is the bodyguard is bloodied.
He's using the same pictures?
The same fucking pictures for all the women, saying my enemies are coming to get me. My enemies are trying to kill me. I need to borrow, basically, because my enemies are out to get me. My security have decided to close all my accounts or to stop my accounts from being used because they're tracing me on my accounts. Can you please send me £30,000?
£30,000,
bro.
See,
bro, one woman, yeah, and do you know what? Yeah, in these situations, I don't know who to really blame.
The woman, because she's stupid. I'm so confused.
No, but the thing is that the way the guy does this thing, like, you will think that this guy's in love with you. That you will think that he has money, because what he does is that at the beginning of the dates, he will blow money lavishly on you. Like, you will think, right, this guy has money. You know, he would fly you.
So
up.
the woman that they bring in, they're rich as well.
The thing is, he meets them on Tinder, so I don't know what his scoping process to see if they have money. But this one woman, she was taking out credit cards, £250,000.
You are a fool. Are you crazy?
She said that she took credit cards out from 9 different companies.
9?
To give my man money, thinking that his enemies...
Her credit must be good for it to come out 9 times.
That's what I'm saying, 9. Then she will now give him his money, thinking that she's saving him from his enemies. He will now go and use that money to go and be spending on another bitch.
What? And then the cycle continues?
Yeah, then the cycle continues.
So then he must up the ante, because for him to be making profit, he has to up the ante.
I don't think there's any profit. Because once
he's just getting the peas and then pissing off.
He's just getting the peas and pissing off.
And then she's in debt like an idiot.
Bro.
I think out of if God said, what's the one thing, if you could do everything in your life but not do one thing, it's not get credit in someone's name. Are you actually not
ever
credit in someone else's name?
Bro, somebody else told you to take out a loan,
and then you did it
9 times, not once, not twice, not thrice, did it not 4 times. You're still going up there. Like, by the second time, and you still haven't received the money, you should have been thinking.
The second time?
Don't even go through the first.
So wait, did they do the aftermath of the woman after she's been robbed?
So basically, they actually, and I love this, and it really showed the power of women, because basically another girl who wasn't even dating him, imagine, she wasn't sexing him, but they became friends, innit?
Yeah.
So they went on a date, it didn't work out. They were like, cool, let's just be friends. You know, we can hang. So
Never did that, by the way.
she borrowed him the money that she was supposed to use to go and buy a house. That for £40,000.
£40,000
She
to
gave
next
to
man.
this guy because he's now saying, "Oh, my enemies." The guy was doing my enemies. I swear to God. Listen, do you know what? This year I'm blaming everything on my enemies.
No,
I'm blaming everything on my enemies.
£40,000.
£40,000. Even when the article came out, because basically what had happened now is that one of the women decided to go to the biggest newspaper in her city, I believe it's Sweden,
And embarrass herself some more. Like.
No, to warn people, like to say, listen, like this is what's going on. I've been finessed, but don't be finessed too. So obviously now they've now gone in, and now other women they've now did some amazing investigation, like amazing journalism.
Yeah.
Found his house in Israel, found his mummy. His mummy was like, "Man, I know him."
So no one knew like where the guy, like, so as their friends, no one actually thought, "Oh, let me go to this guy's house and see what."
No, because on Google, like on the internet, there was all these things about the family that he was claiming to be a part of, but he's not a part of that family.
Cool.
He's not a part of that family. He was saying that.
But how was this working though? Were they just strictly? I'm trying to understand the logic. So they were strictly just going on dates. So there's not one time where you go to your friend's house. Oh, I'm going to my boy's house. Or I'm going to my girl's house. Like no, I went to anyone's house or.
I think he had. This is the thing. This is why it's fucked, because he wasn't just involved. The bodyguard was involved.
Yeah.
Imagine the girl went on a first date with him.
Yeah.
And then he brought his baby mum on the private jet. So the baby mum and the child all went on the private jet.
Do you know?
Hear this? It's fucked. No, guys, by the way, I'm so sorry. Yeah, if you haven't watched this yet, then sorry, this is a fuck off spoiler. But I need to actually break this shit down because it's fucking insane. The baby mum now came on the first date with my man and one of the victims.
The helicopters have boots because the baby will have to go in the boot.
No, not helicopters. It's private jet.
The woman needs to go in the back of the jet.
Hear this. Do you know, in deep this year, the baby mum used to be one of the victims of the guy, and she actually went to court to testify against him back in 2017.
She must be making peace then if she's on it with them as well. She must be making peace.
Sis was in on it. Sis was in on the whole thing with the child. Like, you really brought your child. And the thing is, she was important because she was now telling the other victim, "Oh my God, yeah, he's an amazing father. He looks after us," not knowing that he's a tease.
Now, as a woman, yeah, let's say, yeah, guys, a guy's like, "Oh, I'm gonna fly you out. We're going to the Bahamas. We're going to Bora
Bora on the first date."
And no, cool. Maybe you've caught your luck here. You've caught your luck. So now you packed your bag. You've got your wig on. You've got your
things.
You're judgely going to the plane.
Mm-hmm.
You get to the plane now, and you go and sit down and get comfortable, and then you see the baby mum and the baby mum
and with child.
What are you thinking at that point,
brother?
Because I'm trying to understand.
Who the fuck brings their baby mum and child on a holiday?
How is your brain going ding 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 ding? Like, I don't understand.
Sis was too blinded by the lavish. She was too excited to get on the private jet.
The baby mum and the baby. So
the child.
So I have to do with the noise as well and the smelly nappy.
And the child.
They need to go to the back of the plane.
And the baby mum, the thing is, they never show her face, but she looked like she was like 40 years old. Man.
The baby mum needs to be in the cockpit, okay? Is that the front or the back?
I don't even know where the fuck they were, but they were there, boy. They were on the plane. They were even chuckling together.
The baby's there like...
She doesn't know, just me. Just me.
Oh no, the baby, you gotta see me.
Everybody is literally talking about this thing, and I think it really highlights that the responsibility as women that we have to do our due diligence. And I think this has really highlighted it more. Like it's like, bruv, don't be borrowing no money for no fucking man. Like I can't believe this. Like, but then again, when you're in love, yeah, like these lot were proper sprung on him. This guy was telling us that he was an Israeli prince.
I could only, because in my experience, the only way I was able to borrow money is the fact that I knew where you lived. I know your mum.
Yeah, my man knew everything.
I know your bank details.
Yeah, passport.
How?
They were he imagine. He would ask them to take out the card, and then they would send the card to him, wherever he was.
But that's the thing, though. It's in her name. So,
Yeah.
So even if she was to complain, it'd be like, you opened it.
Yeah, but he was now telling her to call. Basically, because the card kept maxing out, he would be telling her to call the bank and like she'll be lying, saying, "Oh yes."
Oh, you know, see, in my experience, the only way I could lend money is if it's in your name, and then I can phone someone to complain because I'm a Karen. I'll be on the phone to your manager for like hours trying to get you fired. Because are you crazy,
brother? It was crazy. The season is fucking insane. I cannot believe. Like, I'm trying to be sympathetic, but fucking hell,
That's the thing. Like, I can't like. Because it's never like, you never want to say, oh, that can never be me, because it can be you.
It can be you, oh.
But
it can't be.
It can't.
That can never be me. I said, no fucking way. Me.
It will never.
£250,000 debt for a boy. For a man.
So you didn't ask your mom, you didn't ask your aunt, you didn't ask your sister, you didn't ask your cousin. There's so many females you could ask before you ask me. I'm just a bit confused.
Apparently, the dad that you said is a billionaire. Why did you not ask him for the money? You're now looking for me up and down.
Oh, your enemies coming to me.
The guy was shouting his enemies up and down, left and right. It was so fucked. Nah. Do you know, my heart goes out to the girls, but I'm so proud, yeah. I'm so proud of the women that were involved and actually took action, because
you're better than me, boy.
Nah. Because at the end of the day, like, it's that cool. Like, I've taken this L. Several other women has taken this L. Yeah. Let's make this a thing so that it doesn't happen to other women. And one woman in particular that came at the end, yeah. I think this girl, she was the girlfriend. She was with him for 14 months, so over a year. I already saw that this woman has money. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Two of the women look like they were quite wealthy.
That's what I'm saying. If they're wealthy on their own, like, surely
they
should be able to get bamboozled by someone who's wooing them with money because they have money of their own.
But the way I think the guy just knew what he was doing, man. Like, trust me. He's very handsome. He's very sexy. Like Gucci up and down.
Got a nice face.
Richard Mille. Like, he looks like he looks
Scrap what he's wearing, beard. Like,
he looks
sexy.
Arab. Yeah, I even thought shit.
I've seen a few Arab and I look sweet.
You're kind of nice still. That's what I thought. I thought he was good looking, you know. And you know, I don't even swing them sides.
I've seen a few Arab. You know, with the beard and the hair. Like,
he looked yeah, with the swoop.
The Zac Efron hair.
You know, the Zac Efron swoop. Yeah, he was giving Zac Efron swoop. Like, he looked expensive. I'm gonna give it to him, like Gucci up and down. But there was one girl at the end, like, she basically finessed him back in it and sold all his clothes. Oh, all his, because he only wears designer
to make
clothes.
The money back.
Yeah, to make the money back that she borrowed from him, because he also had been borrowing money from her up and down.
Where's the shame?
He's a con artist. Why wouldn't he have shame?
You're actually on Netflix. Like, there's a whole show about you conning women.
Nah. It was a great show.
And you know what? There'll be another babe ready to come and wife in after that as well.
No way. They shouldn't be so stupid. I don't think there's no way he will keep getting away with this.
I'm so sorry. In the name of scamming,
unless he gets a sugar mummy.
But to be fair, even if we scale it down, yeah, like if you see on Twitter, like them girls who take out
I can't
take out loans in man's name and get cars and shit in guy's name. It's just like, how many of these situations have you seen for you
for your noggin to come together?
Do I have to drill it in your head?
Brother, guys, the women that listen to this, don't be borrowing no fucking boy, no
don't
money,
be
man.
taking. If you can't
afford it for yourself, you sure as hell can't afford it for no fucking boy.
Why is it not in your name first? Like, why have you not put it in your name first? If you're taking something out for the first time in someone else's name, that is actually a red fucking flag.
It's a red fam. These guys that are claiming that they're doing rich. If you're so rich, why don't you fucking get the shit out yourself? I hear these stories all the time, but I feel this is the scale of this. Like, I hear like, taking money out for a car, taking money out for a watch, borrow. This one is different. Fucking.
Don't you have a phone to read the time? What do you need to watch for? I'm confused.
This one is different. Fucking level, because obviously they'll say they're in danger. that imagine this guy was saying my enemy. Even when the article came out, the guy was like, oh, one of the girls approached him like, you know, I'm seeing this, and he was like, oh, it's my enemies making up lies. My enemies. Up and down. This guy says my enemies.
Why was his enemies prospering? Huh? Why was his enemies prospering?
His enemies. The prayer wasn't on point.
The prayer wasn't snapping at all.
The prayer wasn't snapping at all. But I must say, I'm really loving what you're wearing at the moment.
Thank you. I tried
It's giving, guys, we're just doing a Valentine's, like, obviously, because we're single and alone. Not sad though. I'm sad. But not that sad. Just a bit horny. Just a little bit. Not me though. I'm actually good. I'm not gonna.
He's a fucking liar.
I'm alright. I have a pretend boyfriend. I told you.
See, some people have pretend boyfriends and some people just have YouTube.
YouTube is a good place to connect. But here we're doing Galentine's, and I'm here to tell you that I love you and happy Galentine's. But to be honest, yeah, this was not for me. This particular latex, if anyone's listening,
for you.
It shouldn't be for me.
It is definitely for you.
Moses was saying that apparently this specific material gets boys going crazy.
Gets them aroused, apparently.
It gets them aroused.
I just feel like
it's giving dominatrix.
Yeah, it's giving like put me on the table and like rip me apart.
It's giving like teacher student, you've been a naughty boy.
It's giving like pull it up, not take it off.
Yes, keep it on. Would you ever do like I've been seeing on a TikTok these whole like dominatrix women that like they have like the
handcuffs
slaves
and hey no.
Like I think they call them slaves.
Oh god. Oh wait.
And then they put like masks, like dog masks on their face and stuff.
Yeah, like, I'll PTSD.
What?
I can't do that.
You can't do it.
Not like don't call me a slave and I don't put a mask on.
No. You not being the slave. The man is the slave.
Yeah, nah. Yeah.
The man is the slave, and you're like dominating him.
No, because I don't like that type of sex.
Would you? You would never do it.
Like yeah, but not like put a mask on him. Like how?
Okay,
like
different intent. I believe there's different intensities.
Like the
what is
tying
it
up
called?
this thing.
BDSM.
Like
BDSM.
the I can't see. Oh my god, I can't move. Oh my god, right. Like that type of like, but not like calling someone a slave. Like hit me as hard as you want, but I don't want to do it to you.
I think the closest I've been to that BDSM thing, I think I said it the other week about the guy that wanted me to curse him out.
Oh yeah. Were you telling me or the pod?
The both.
No, he was on live. Yeah, he was on.
I was telling the pod. I said the story a couple of times, but I wouldn't mind doing it. I wouldn't mind being a bit of a dominatrix. I love leather.
Yeah, like a
you naughty fucking boy. If you don't shut
the fuck up.
Okay. Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. Dash me across the room.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
No, I can't say what I'm gonna say next.
I probably couldn't take it seriously though.
Really?
Like
when you're in a moment though, and it's like
crawl on the floor, you dog.
No, I can't. Yeah, no, I can't.
Like, that's what they be telling them. They'll be crawl them, clean their toilets and that.
We're talking about two different types of sex, yeah.
That one just sounds like abuse, but some guys like being abused.
It's giving reverse racism. I don't like it. It's
no, scary. But not you though. That's
it's exactly. If I'm reverse, like I can't do it to a fellow black man.
To go bark like a dog.
They're just gonna kill me or not.
Nah, that's actually, imagine big 6'4", muscly, dark,
and he's on his knees crawling.
And barking.
If you want me to get dry, just say that.
I'm gonna write that on a list of ways to make Maya's dry. Yeah, BDSM.
No, it's not even just. It's just that type. Like everything else.
Like you like being like the hand ties and the cuffs and
can't see
stuff.
Can't hear.
I always have PTSD. Is it PTSD?
PTSD. That show is really
You know that song. Girl, I could tell you been lying.
Yeah, let's somebody to talk to.
Girl. You know the bit with Kelly Rowland where she pretends to be all sexy in the video. So she pretends to be all sexy with the guy that's cheating on her, and she blindfolds him, handcuffs him, and then leaves him.
Runs off.
And I've heard this story as well. There was this crazy guy on Snapchat, and one girl was saying that he blindfolded her, put her in handcuffs, and then tried to put a Lucozade bottle up her bum.
A Lucozade bottle?
A whole Lucozade orange bottle
up
her bum. No lube. But fuck, is that what you're thinking about in this situation? When there's lube or not lube?
Yeah, because that's painful.
so if it was lube, it would be okay.
It would have been easier. Like from point A to point B, it'd be alright.
You a dirty bitch. You a dirty ass bitch. What are you? Lube or no lube? Why are you putting a Lucozade bottle? What kind of DIY shit is that? What kind of DIY shit is that? The dildos was too fucking expensive.
I said no lube.
The fucking dildo was a bit too expensive. So the next best thing is a Lucozade bottle inside your bum.
Yeah, unhygienic, but yeah.
The hygiene? Yeah, here we are talking about the hygiene of things rather than the insanity of putting a Lucozade bottle in your bum.
With no lubrication. That is like...
So with lubrication, Myers, it's okay.
It's not okay, but we wouldn't be painful. Or as painful. I'm thinking about the girl, innit? I'm just thinking about the girl.
She didn't know, so that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Do you know how painful that would be to not know a Lucozade bottle was going up your ass? Matter of fact, a dry Lucozade bottle going up your ass.
A whole dry Lucozade, yeah, and he was snapping it, but she didn't know because
That is
obviously.
so bad.
So if you're doing blindfold and
Vibes.
handcuffs, yeah, you know the vibe. Make sure it's with somebody that you trust because you'll be handcuffed on the bed waiting for something to happen.
Next thing you know, a sofa's up your ass.
He's taking not the sofa, not the focus. He's taking fucking pictures of you or videos of you, and you can't see because
it's closed. Yeah,
your eyes is closed.
Okay, flip it though. Would you mind the camera if the blindfold was off?
What would I like to be filmed?
Yes.
No, I don't trust these niggas. Fuck them.
Fair enough.
I don't trust.
Okay, if it was on your phone.
Okay, if it was on my phone, yes. If it was on my phone, yes, because I trust myself. But I would be so scared to have myself and someone else's phone.
Yeah,
that would kill me.
Yeah,
that would absolutely kill me. I've heard too many stories.
Too many stories.
Do you know what it is? I just feel like when it comes to the internet and that, and when it comes to guys and sexting, because I love sex. Not that. Do I love sexting? I don't love sexting actually.
Sexting is so 2002, yeah.
Do you know? I was talking to my friend and we were talking about sexting because as a joke he likes to ask me for boob pics and I'm like, I don't take boob pics.
Your friend asked you for boob pics?
Yes, he's my friend. But as a joke,
has he seen you boob before? I'm confused.
He's never seen it. Listen, it's not one of those. It's not one of those. Oh, we dated,
shagged and then
shagged and didn't work out. He's generally we've never shagged before. So he's like, send me boob pics. But I was like, I don't take them because I just don't see the need. I don't see why. It's
you have a nice, you've got like a nice
breast
hair to like. Do you like
take a nice pic? I don't really care for it. Like again, like, as a woman, do you care for pics? Like if a guy was like, oh yeah, let me send you a picture of my cock. Yeah.
But not from any random person though. Like we need to be.
It doesn't.
Okay, let's just clear this up.
It doesn't.
I would only like pictures from like a boyfriend. Like I wouldn't want I don't want the random.
Does it turn you on to get dick pics?
Not dick pics. Like send me a video. Like
it does not a goddamn thing for me.
Not video does not do nothing for you.
Singular.
Oh God, forgive my mum. Actually watches this podcast.
Hey mama. It doesn't it doesn't do a goddamn
does it
thing
not?
for me. No. Not even No. But anyways, moving on. There's something I did want to talk to you about though.
Yes.
There was an article that came out a couple of weeks ago about apparently people that have celebrity obsessions have lower IQs.
I saw that.
And I was thinking, I was like, oh, do you know what? I don't have any celebrity obsessions like Kim Kardashian. But then I realized at the time that I was very obsessed with mindless behavior.
Brother, mindless behavior. Bro. Mindless behavior came to my school.
No way.
They came to my school.
Are you actually a mindless behavior fan though?
Okay, no, I was back in the day, but I don't really care.
No. I mean, like, if I was to tell
Mrs. Right,
I gotta see her. Travel all across the world just to be her. Keep me on the flat. I gotta see her. Travel all across the world just to be her. Travel to LA. Maybe to the Bay.
The British girl was just like,
I don't know why she was representing us. That was a bit racist, to be honest. What? Of all the British babes you gave us this spiky red-headed bitch to be talking about maybe get to London. Like that's not her, babe. No, guys, I need to tell you.
What's the one with the long hair with the two braids?
Ray Ray.
He looked at me. He looked at me in the face. He was like this, and he held my hand. I melted for the rest of the school year.
I don't think anybody. The thing is, I had to think. I don't have any celebrity obsessions. You see that mindless behavior bunch of boys.
What? 2022.
No, not. What do you mean?
Like right now?
I don't have any. I was thinking in my life, like I was never a believer. But mindless fucking behavior. Yeah, I remember when they came to London. Bear in mind, I have met them. You know, I have met mindless behavior. I have been body to body with them.
Body.
Like I was obsessed with mindless behavior.
Yeah,
and it's so sad that they broke up and they were doing all this crazy
one
shit.
Of them is not even. I was looking at one of their Instas. They're not even verified. You know, one's on like 2K followers. And that's
one of them is in jail. The other one is on some spirituality shit. Like I remember.
I think only one of them's like verified. I think.
What? It's probably Princeton.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm still waiting for him to come out to say he is gay. I don't care. He needs to come out. I personally felt like he was gay, and they all used to lie about their ages and that as well, because they were a lot older. But to appeal to the younger market, they used to say
They
that
were older.
Yeah, they were older. I believe at the time I was maybe 16. They were like maybe 19.
What year was I
20.
in? I feel like I was still in
younger. I think I was 14. When
I
they
was
came
in
out.
lower side in secondary school, so like year 7, year 8, year 9. I think I was in year
14?
yes.
How old are you? How old is that?
I'm 25 now, but don't have to do the maths. I'm drunk. I think I was in like year 8 or year 7. I think when they came, because I remember like they picked. It was our girls' school and there was a guys' school. Mm-hmm. And they picked like certain people that was doing well in the year. I can't remember how
you were doing well in the year.
Yeah, I think I don't know how they they figured it out, but they picked it with who was doing well in the year. Innit? I happened to pick it. I wasn't a nerd. I just vibes.
You were at it.
I was vibes, innit? Picked us, and then we went to the boys' school to go watch it, and they had like a massive it was a performance in the hall. And they were actually body popping
and locking
and singing right there. And the boys, we're going crazy, but the boys are going mad as well.
Not the man them being mad. Not the man them.
They were moving just as mad. After that, I was like, yeah, no, I'm obsessed.
What are the girls with the dimples? Smile for me, it's that simple. I hear you talking, and girl, I know what you like. Swagger on her. Listen, I was obsessed with Minaj Baby. I remember when it used to be, obviously, there's a show in America called 106 and Park.
Yes.
And that's how I first found out who they were. It was 106 and Park.
Bring back 106 and Park, bro.
Do you know what? Yeah, they shouldn't have cast Beyonce's child. That's why they locked out. Beyonce shut the whole show down. Beyonce and her big celebrity influencer self shut down the whole of 106 and Park because someone decided to make a joke about Blue Ivy's hair.
Where has Carrie Hilson been since?
Carrie Hilson?
Where's she been since? In the gutter.
Is she not? No, it wasn't Carrie Hilson that did it.
She came for Beyonce and her career's been...
No, it wasn't Carrie Hilson. It was
Carrie Hilson. No, Cassie, please. It was Carrie Hilson. Yes, it was.
Carrie Hilson.
Carrie Hilson.
No, wait.
Go type Carrie Hilson Beehive.
106 and Park. Beyonce. I'm sure it wasn't.
Carrie Hilson's her career has been on the floor ever since.
Who was the one that said it?
I don't know. She didn't say I want to see some part, but she said something stupid and Beehive came for her.
It wasn't the one that said the thing about Blue Ivy's hair was not Carrie Hilson.
Didn't JT say
Nah, this was before JT's time.
And it's so terrible that there's a flipping list of people that actually came for Blue Ivy when she was younger.
Do you know what? Yeah, there's a lot of things that I want that people need to be responsible for cussing a child about her natural hair.
And look at her now.
It's giving black hate. It was giving black hate at this time, but black hate was very, very normal and very, very a regular thing back in those days.
And do you know why? It's because flipping back in the day, yeah, we were used to Dax. We were used to flipping, well, not we, but when I came a bit older, I guess I was used to relaxer. Like we were so used to like not letting our hair just be in. Obviously, there's girls back in the day. I remember like had great hair, like great natural hair, but for the most of us, like we were so used to people like doing shit to our hair, always having it in their style, always doing something to it.
Yeah.
You see someone like Blue Ivy and it's not kept in a certain way. You're like, oh, like what's going on with her? She needs to
relax it.
Like it needs to be brushed out. It needs to be combed. Look at her hair now.
Is your hair relaxed now?
Not right now, no. But because I cut it short and I wanted to do the whole like swoop,
the whole swoop thing. Yeah,
I relaxed it. But
I hate it. I literally have only in the past maybe 3 or 4 years started my natural hair journey. Like I used to be on the hair crack. What do the people call it? The white crack. The creamy crack.
Hey,
like,
all
that's
around.
all I knew. I don't feel like my mum was educated in looking after black hair. So it was this thing where because you didn't know how to look after it, it was like it was almost impossible to do.
But you know what's so great about our mums, yeah, is the fact that they weren't educated, but they still fucking found a way to have our hair done all the time.
No, but I think for me the issue was, yeah, my hair was done all the time, but it wasn't in appreciation to what I already had. It was to appeal to the European market. Like when we'd have to straighten our hair to appeal to so that it's like the
when did you start straightening it?
What, straightening my real hair?
When you were younger?
When I was young, but I had my first weave when I was 13.
Oh, I wasn't allowed.
I had my first weave on when I was 13 years old, and I remember I used to relax my hair so bad. Like this is when leave out. We used to have a leave out, so I used to relax my hair, and then I used to straighten it, and then you imagine you did the thing was that singeing. So you'd have like 2 tufts of like my natural hair, and then you'd have 18 inches
Caucasian
Brazilian hair, and that was the norm. Like nobody wanted to have their real hair out, and if they did, it was relaxed. It was singed to blood clots. There was just no natural hair love at all. So I cut my hair and I just stopped. I cut my hair maybe like 5 years ago.
I love how you knew that was what I was gonna ask you.
What?
When I went.
When did I cut? What?
No, I was drinking and I went, and then you told me when.
Oh yeah, 5 years ago. I cut my hair, but the thing is, because I didn't know, I used to get very frustrated because at this point I didn't know how to look after my hair. 1 and 2, it was before the natural hair movement or the Afrocentric babes were coming with their afros and saying
It came pretty late, didn't it?
It came very late. All this natural hair praise came very late.
Yeah.
So I just remember I just used to shave it. I just used to shave my hair.
Yeah.
Like I will wear wig. Was I wearing wig at this time? Yeah, it was when wigs just started coming in, the lace front synthetic wigs started coming in. So I will shave the hair. I will now wear the wig.
Hey, listen, a wig with a shaved head, it's so
flat.
flat.
It's flat, innit?
It's even in your skull. It's in your skull.
It might as well be your hair. It might as well be going from your scalp. But yeah, every time I just used to get fed up and shave it. But then I started feeling like, why am I not looking after what God has given to me? Do you know what I mean? So that's when I started learning about kind of how to look after my real hair. And every 3 weeks, I do a treatment because I don't keep my hair out. I do a treatment, and then I get one of my aunties do some very clean cane rows for me.
Wait, is that video you did? Because they look very clean then.
Yeah, my cane, what? Yeah. If you follow me on TikTok,
they looked very clean.
Are you dumb? My cane rows is clean, bro. Like I will pull up with the cane rows.
Yeah.
And people will be like, "What? Like you look like Alicia Keys back in the day with the
before the man teething."
Before the man teething.
I
didn't say that. That was her. I didn't say that. But do you know what I'm saying? So I'm happy now that we're in a process where we can appreciate black hair and we can. What about you though? Talk to me. Like, what's your journey?
It's funny you say that because it's so crazy. My entire family, my siblings, my sisters, my cousins, they have nice, thick, luscious, like black hair, like this long from young. Like they've had thick, long hair in it. Natural as well, no relaxing, no nothing. Just naturally long. Heartburn on crazy for all my mums and my aunties. But I was the only one that had. Oh, you know when your auntie would do your hair. Oh, I love my auntie now. She watches this. But you know when your auntie would do your hair, she'd be like, "Oh, like your hair's too tough. Like your hair's this, your hair's that, your hair's
too tough, son."
Like,
you know my Jamaican accent. Yeah, shout out to that.
And it's just like it affected me back then because I'm seeing my cousins and my siblings with like great hair in it. But then I don't know. Like I think it's a good thing because back then it just like desensitized me from like my hair being my beauty.
Yeah.
So
I definitely separated my beauty and my hair 100%.
Which is why I was able to grow up and like do whatever my hair. Like I had natural hair, relaxed or whatever. But then I don't know when I did it. I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. I literally shaved my hair on live, and I told my nan before I went to go do my hair. That's what I was saying at hers. I went before I did it. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna shave my hair." And she goes, "Why?" I said, "1, because taking it out, like my hair was just like really tough. Like I don't know, I can't. It's not a good word to use, but I can't. Like my hair was just tough in it. I couldn't deal with it. I was coming out of relaxing it. I was just dealing with the natural state, and I could not deal with the natural state. I was like, I can't do this. I'm shaving it. She's like, "What? No, your crown is your beauty." I'm like, "Babe, do you not see my face? Like, I can shave my hair and be cool. Shave my hair on live, and I've been shaving it ever since. And it's not because I'm just not attached to my hair.
Yeah,
like it's not something
I was like that for a lot. I really separated myself to my hair. Like my hair was not an attachment to me. It was just kind of like your pussy hair in it. It's just like you just kind of want to shave it. Like you're just like, yeah, wax that shit off. But then I kind of realized where it stemmed from. I think my issue with mine was where that separation stemmed from it, and it was the fact that my real hair wasn't beautiful. It was a nuisance, so I should get rid of it. But then I think what inspired me was seeing so many girls online with their afro hair. I get so jealous when I see girls with this big bouncy afro, long afro, not even just long like a
not long as in straight, but long as in like
bushy,
the same
bouncy
texture, but
hair.
just like
you can pack the hair, you can
even they're struggling to put it in one.
I was like, raw. I said these girls that have like 4C hair like me, obviously very, very coarse hair, but they've managed to learn how to deal with it and not even just deal with it, but embrace it and deal with it to the point where now it can grow, it can look the way it's
They can get
supposed to
silk
look.
pressed and it looks like a frontal.
Silk press and look like a frontal. If they want to do natural, like that really made me proud in it, and to the point where it kind of made me a little bit self-conscious. I'll be honest, because I was like, bitch, I'm bald, like, and all y'all bitches got hair, you know. But then it just made me kind of learn how to what's the word?
Appreciate?
Not just appreciate, but taught me how to look after my hair. Like, there's even this word that, like, I didn't even know that certain hair have this thing called a porosity.
Porosity, yeah.
Porosity. I never knew about that. Porosity. There's certain type of hair that takes certain amount of water.
Yeah.
There's certain, like, it was just about, for me, education. And I promised myself that I will never cut my hair again. So
really?
I've not cut my hair in the last 3 years. In the last 2 years, I had a Britney breakdown one time, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna shave my hair. And I think, no, when I realized it was a problem, is because I shaved my hair because my wig wouldn't sit flat.
What?
I was like, yeah, and I never used to put it in curls or nothing. Like, my hair was literally just like, fuck this, this is a nuisance. Like, and I just used to cut it because that's what my mum does to her hair. Every time it goes liquid, she'll just shave it. She used to have clippers. Zzz,
I have to hide my clippers from myself.
one all over. Zzz, no, just vibe, no shape up, just vibe, bro. And I just thought to myself, do you know what? Yeah, I want to appreciate my hair, at least try and grow and see where it goes. You know what I mean? So now, like, my hair's a good size. It's not crazy long, but I can pack it now. Before I couldn't pack my hair, I can pack it. Yeah. I can do things with it, which I'm really happy about.
I really want a pony. That's the only reason I'm cutting my hair right now.
Girl, the pony that I did for for the fashion event.
Yes. Oh my god, the black dress and the little fling. No, it's the pony and then the fling.
I don't think you know how happy the fact that I can do that pony.
It looks so good.
I can't remember the last time that I was able to pack my hair.
Swear. And it'd be like a 30 like thickness as well.
Thickness.
Yeah.
Not just you can pack the front and the back. You have to be begging to come together.
Look
like,
on your
like it was a great achievement for me. And honestly, like, I think that, again, the way you deal with it, your hair is beautiful. Like, you don't have an attachment to your hair, because I know like a lot of people have an attachment to their beauty, they attach their beauty to their hair. So it's so nice to see. But I think for me, it was just where I kind of had a hate for my hair. It wasn't something that I embraced as a part of my body, as a part of my being, because I don't have the 4A loose curls, wet wave hair. Do you know what I mean?
And the one thing I would say as well, when I cut my hair, I made a promise to myself, like, look, I'm not cutting my hair to wear wigs. That's why when I started cutting my hair, I started experimenting with the swoosh, this thing. I think I dyed it like twice. I dyed it like a honey brown the first time. That was sick. And then I dyed it ashy white, like cloud white, but then I ruined it.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, but I ruined it because I put relaxer in it and it fell out. So
so you would just bow shit.
Let me show you the picture.
No, I need to see.
Yeah, my hair fell out and I looks like a naked cat.
Guys, if Myers lets me, I think I'm gonna.
God forbid.
I'm gonna put it on the screen.
No, you will not.
Nah, you have to. If you're gonna share the story on the podcast, you have to show people the hair.
No, I can't show this picture. It's so funny. I was on FaceTime to my mom and my aunt. This is what the FaceTime was. Yeah. Everyone's crying, but crying for different reasons.
Myers, what the fuck is this? Myers, what the fuck?
And the funniest thing is, I said to my aunt,
Myers, what the fuck?
I asked my aunt, like,
Myers, that picture's so bad. That picture's really funny. No, guys, I don't know if she's gonna send that to me, but that's really fucking bad. That's really fucking bad.
The funniest thing is, I was when I bleached my hair, I knew I shouldn't have done it because I was reading every sort of like it wasn't relaxer, it's texturizer. I was reading every sort of texturizer box. Can I do this and relax it? Can I do this and bleach it? Sorry, can I do it? Can I do it? It's saying no. I even asked my auntie. My auntie said, "Don't do it." I was like, "Auntie, you sure?" "Don't do it." I did it. You know cotton wool when it gets wet, and tissue when it gets wet, it just disintegrates.
Fuck.
Yep.
Fuck. That's a goddamn shit.
But again, can you imagine if if my sister did it and she had her long hair, she would be.
No, everybody knows you can't relax and then bleach your hair. That's just.
But I waited a day in it, cause she
waited a day.
No, cause when I did the
she waited a whole 24 hours.
I don't think it was 24 hours to be honest, cause I definitely did it in the nighttime. I did the bleach in the nighttime. But when I did the honey brown, I did the same night and it was fine. That's why when I was asking my aunt, I was like, "Are you sure? Like, are you sure?" She goes, "No, don't do it." And then
You done it, and that's how you look like. But I would love to see you blonde. I think I want to go blonde soon. I definitely want to experiment with colors now.
Don't do it. Don't tell me this, because I'll actually do it when I get home.
What, do blonde?
I'll bleach when I get home.
Do it and bring it. And I will
Do
go.
it and bring
By the
it.
way, I will do a finger wave soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do finger waves soon.
100%.
That one is loading up. But yeah, guys, I honestly appreciate every single natural babe. If you use that cream crack, it's all right. We love you too, and don't think that we are coming for you or that we are cross with you. Okay.
I look up to the natural hair babes. Not even look up.
No, I do. I love them. I applaud them because it's not easy. We do get a lot of prejudice for it. I have had a lot of stories about women coming into workplaces with their natural hairs, and people
Can I tell
have
you a story, please?
Talk to me.
So I work at a travel agency, yeah. I do marketing for them, innit? So I remember the short wig, the black one, like the blacky blue one.
Yes. Wore that for Christmas holiday, Christmas episode, guys.
So in my head, I'm thinking I can't go to this establishment because they're gonna ask me too many questions that I can't deal with, innit? Like, oh my god, it's so nice. Who did it? Don't ask me questions. Just see the hair and be like, oh, it's nice, and continue my day. And for some reason, it was on my mind all night, like. Even through sleeping, I was like, what am I going to do? Because the wig is stuck down. I'm not taking it off. Do you know what I did? I went to work with the wig, but then I put my blonde wig on top of it. And I turned.
So you wore 2 wigs?
I got a picture. Let me show you.
Man, stop showing me pictures. I'm not going to show people fucking pictures, bruv. Man's going to wear 2 wigs.
I wore 2 wigs.
Because were you wearing the blonde beforehand?
Huh?
Were you wearing the blonde beforehand?
Yeah, that's what they were used to. So I had all the questions about the blonde when I first got there, and I settled with that. I said, okay, cool. Now they don't care about my blonde hair. If I came to work in that blacky blue this tin,
it would have been a long ass day. It would have been a long ass day.
And it's just so crazy how as black women we have to deal with it. Like it's
I want to give
sleep.
a fuck. I want to answer. The thing is, it's not by force to answer the question. I'll be like, fuck off.
I'm not like that, innit? Like I can't. Like
I am. Fuck off.
Like, especially when there's only 3 of us in the
office, yeah. And the thing is, they do it so you can't be rude to them because they don't do it.
Because they're being so they're being so nice and inquisitive.
Can I touch it?
Go away.
No,
like,
you can't.
I literally wore 2 weeks to work.
Beach. I can't believe that. I don't think there's ever been a time. Honestly, there's been a time where anyone's commented about my hair. Actually, if they do, I just answer. But I'm very like, okay.
I don't like the attention. I don't like attention being on me for too long. Like 1 question, 2 if you're like taking a piss. After that, leave me alone. I don't like the attention being on me at all.
Before Simply Earth's essential oils, I had no idea what essential oils were about. On top of that, they were so expensive and I wasn't sure if I was buying the real deal or just a knockoff. Simply Earth's essential oils recipe box helped me gain confidence and clarity to make my home toxin free, and they can help you too. The recipe box has 4 pure organic essential oils and 6 recipes created by certified aromatherapists. This monthly subscription box is super affordable and their essential oils are 100% pure. Yes, 100% pure. Each subscription is only $39.99. Yes, honey, save your coins. Have fun making your home toxin free with Simply Earth's essential oil recipe box. Plus, get a free 80ml essential oil diffuser when you subscribe using my URL www.simplyearth.com/madam. That's www.simplyearth.com/madam. See, guys, we are gonna move on to hot topics of the week. Guys, you already know the week is always chaotic, and of course we're going to start off with our new releases of the week. I am very, very excited about this week because there is a certain person that has come back onto the scene who I love so much. I don't think people really know that I'm a bit of a barbs. I'm a bit of a barbs. Obviously, Nicki Minaj has come back with a new song called Do We Have a Problem? No, do you know what? Yeah, can I just say I love Nicki. I love me some Nicki Minaj.
She's so beautiful.
She is beautiful. She is amazing. She has stood the test of times in this industry.
She is the GOAT.
Like, no, GOAT. People, I don't like when people try to compare Cardi B to Nicki Minaj.
I hate it so much because it like what word am I saying? The difference is so obvious. The difference is so obvious.
You cannot take away. The thing is, if Cardi B had the same career time frame as Nicki Minaj, we can put them two in brackets. Cardi B's been in the game for the last 4 years or so, and I love her and I think she's an amazing artist. But for one woman to dominate an industry, for 10 plus years, if you lot don't give respect on Nicki Minaj, I'm gonna lock off this.
It actually makes me angry. Like when I see Nicki hate on my timeline, I get very angry. Like I unfollow people because what are you talking about?
I will unfollow you if I see Nicki.
I get angry because what do you mean? Like this babe, she said, no man is ever going to write my raps, and she has plenty of people around her to confirm it.
Yeah.
I know was it Hot 97? One of the interviews where she was chatting about Safari or whatever. That interview where she goes, no, everyone can vouch for her to the fact where she wrote.
I know Nicki Minaj, bar for bar, is one of the best rappers, not female rappers, not women rappers, because you like to segregate female women rappers.
She's eating them and them too. Like,
bruv, do you know how many times I can name you so many verses that Nicki Minaj has had the best verse and has been the only woman? Monster, let's not even talk about her verse on Monster. Let's not even talk about her verse on Nelly. What does I'm the shiz naive? You should follow my example.
Bitch,
What?
Oh my god.
What?
All these niggas wanna get
like me. Get that y'all speakers in the pros like me. When I'm in the hole like me. What? Nicki Minaj.
No, looking at
She's
niggas. Bitch, I'm me.
Wait, what? How does Nicki?
Looking at niggas.
How does it start?
See.
Looking at niggas and the pro. Nigga.
Yes.
Nah, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Give her some. She's the only woman. Every time it was the BETs, every award show, it was like, oh, best female rapper, Nicki Minaj. For like a good I think for BET Awards, she won consecutively like 5 years in a row.
Until the hate train started.
Until the Nicki Minaj dethroned Nicki Minaj hate train started jumping.
And then Cardi came in and everyone was like, oh my god, yeah, Cardi. And the thing is, I like Cardi as a person in it. I think she's great in it. But if you can't write your own raps, like how on earth are you winning like your own
raps? No, most of the days, now we're in the age where there's no, what's the word? Nobody really cares anymore.
Which is so fine, but like you see me, like I don't care. I care. No, I care, but I also don't like. I'm not gonna be pissed off about it. But there's just certain things you can't win, like in terms of like Grammys and awards, whatever. If you're not writing your own shit,
never
like
won a Grammy. She never won a Grammy. I am not Jasmine, I am Aladdin. So far ahead, these bums is gagging. See me in that new thing, bums is gagging. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Rah, like a dungeon dragon. What? Like,
no, man.
Nicki
No,
Minaj has never won a Grammy. Fuming.
That's why I can never leave her side. Like, I could never.
I'm not with you.
I'm not with you. I'm not feeling if you're not by my
Nicki,
side.
I will ride for you.
I will actually ride
for Nicki.
I will ride
to
the day I die.
What?
To the day I die. Everyone's like, oh my god, but yeah, Little Kim. Bro, there's interviews where she's paid homage to Little Kim. Shut up.
That's the thing. And the thing is, I feel like people don't want it. That's the thing. I feel like a lot of times that we're not saying that you should bum lick Nicki, but you cannot tell me her influence on this industry in regards to female rap. Are you crazy?
And you know what I'm hating as well, yeah? Do you know what I'm hating as well? All these new girls, yeah, will come out, yeah, and say what they want to say about Nicki Minaj, and then go on Twitter or whatever platform that they're on, like 2-3 years later, and be like, oh, I love Nicki, let's bless it, babes. You opened your mouth first.
Let's even talk about that, because recently, obviously, Nicki Minaj has been on a press release for her album, her new song, Looking Sexy. And obviously, there was a previous situation with her and City Girls. So essentially, City Girls had said some things previously, and I'm just gonna go on Sky News so that I can show you what was being said.
Sky News is reporting this stuff at this time.
To be honest, Sky News needs to get a job.
It doesn't be reporting the energy bills stuff. That's hiking up.
Sky needs to get a job. Let me not say that.
Get a job.
Let me not say that. Okay. Let me not say that. I don't want to ruin the sponsorship.
No, man.
Okay, I'm just gonna read what is being said right now. obviously in a snippet interview with Headrack and L'Oreal of the Morning Hustle show, which was posted on their Instagram account on Wednesday the 2nd of February, Nicki revealed that she was eager to jump on one of their songs but was alerted to some harsh comments JT and Young Miami allegedly made about her in interviews and past tweets. First she answered I don't know, then posed with the question about working with the rap when posed with a question about working with the rap duo who have expressed interest in working with the rapper. She said she saw a video of the City Girls and was thinking about jumping on a record of theirs. Then social media happened. So basically, for those of you that didn't see, there was some tweets that was made about Nicki Minaj. Basically, City Girls was saying that she was ugly.
Even the Breakfast Club interview where they asked about, is it Team Nicki or Cardi?
And
Team
she was
Cardi.
like, no, they were like, oh, would you ever work with Nicki? And she goes, I can't really answer that, but just know I'm Team Cardi. And then a couple of years later, you're now all over social media begging to work with her.
Begging up and down. And I love City Girls, you know, I love City Girls, but it's just like, I'm big on picking your side and staying there, you know.
No, seriously, right? If you know you want to do this thing right to the death, right to the wheels fall off. The thing is, I don't know what we're in this community where it's like it's either this or that. A lot of times, if you're not involved with things, sometimes just take a back seat, especially when this is work related stuff. Obviously now you ruined a relationship because you wanted to get involved with shit that don't concern you. It's the same thing that happened with what's his name? Nas the rapper, who was
what did he say? Because I saw his brother trying to do Captain Saving. They go,
Nas was actually a barb, like a proper barb. He used to run a Nicki Minaj Stan account. Yeah. So when he now became famous, I think because he didn't want people to know he was gay at the time, he was denying that he liked Cardi B. That he denied liking Nicki Minaj, and then was doing Team Cardi, and then a couple of years later, he now for Halloween was Nicki Minaj's for Halloween. Now he came out, but Nicki Minaj she's a fucking Sagittarius, and let me tell you something about Sagittarius. They don't forget. If you let it be 20 years. The one thing I know about Sagittarius, they can hold on to grudge. They will hold on to bum buckler. Don't think Nicki Minaj, because it's 10 years ago, that she's not gonna forget. The streets remember.
The North remembers.
The North remembers. And Nicki said, she goes, listen, the internet, you can't delete or remove things.
You can't.
And then on top of that, there was a video that I saw of City Girls making a diss track on a Facebook live or on an Instagram live of Nicki Minaj saying fuck Nicki. Then a couple years later, now you're trying to work with her because of what exactly?
And the thing is, it wasn't even like on Twitter you have a small dilemma on Twitter and everyone's trying to cancel you on Twitter. Like she is the hate train was like with the white people, the music execs. So it's not even a joke at that point. Like people are actually trying to block her blessings. People are actually paying radio stations to not play her.
But I'm so happy for her. She's in a perfect space. Obviously, we're not going to talk about her
downfalls,
her husband. But what we will talk about in terms of her music career, she has established so much. I personally love the new song with Lil Baby. I remember she was saying in an interview she's trying to stray away from all the hypersexual lyrics and music, because obviously she's got a child now, which is cool. Obviously, again, showing her talent. She don't need to be talking about pussy asshole to be making good music. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's cool. Like, I'm with it. I love her and I'm very, very excited. Nicki Minaj.
I'm excited. I love her so much.
Nicki Minaj.
I love her so much, my babes.
Right, guys, we are going to move on to a new release, and we have an album which I'm very excited about. Obviously, Afrobeat album. I said album.
English is really Englishin.
Do you know what? Yeah, English constantly beats my ass, and I'm not going to lie to you, Minakir. But yeah, we've got Adekone Gold with the album Catch Me If You Can. Have you heard the album, my good sis?
I have not. Do you know why I haven't heard it?
Go on.
I was meant to go and listen to it live.
Can I just say, you're dumb. I went to the listening party. I don't know where the fuck you were.
You know what it was? I was working during the day, and I spoke to my mate Nige. He was like, "Oh, come." I was like, "Okay, cool. I'm gonna let you know." I'm working, and I'm so exhausted at the date that I've had at this place. I have to wear 2 weeks out. Like, I'm in bed now. I'm chilling in bed, and I'm tapping, and I'm seeing snaps. I'm seeing you in jollof and wings
and dancing,
and I'm seeing Adekone PR and posters on the wall.
Yes,
and air hostess women welcoming them in. I'm like, I'm meant to be there. I'm confused.
Yes, so for
then,
those that don't follow me on Instagram, I was at the Adekunle Good private listening party. Obviously, levels have changed, so I get invited to this kind of stuff, and it was level have changed. But you're talking about honestly, I didn't want to go. I was filming with BuzzFeed in the morning.
Listen, Joyce is taking us out of the hood. I don't know if you realize. But Joyce is taking us. She got that white check. Okay. She took us out of the hood. My bag's packed.
Brother, I just want to let you know she was also invited to the same party. She was also invited to the same party. I didn't go. I was so tired, but I had promised my friend that I was coming. You know, we spoke about it weeks before, and I said I'm there. Obviously, we got there. It was obviously amazing. It was nice to see, you know, so many black people coming out for Adekunle Gold. If I'm being completely honest, I didn't even get in. There was over capacity. Everybody had a +1.
We need to talk about that, because why did black people like to be late to things?
The people were late. People were late, but the party itself was over capacity. So everybody was.
At what time was it over capacity?
No, as in like when I went to go get a drink. I said, if I'm going to go see Adekunle go, hey G baby, it's your baby. If I'm gonna go to my man, I want a drinky poo. So I went to the bar. Yeah. I wanted to get a drink.
Wait, so you went? Hold on, wait. You went to the bar inside the event?
I'm in the event now.
Wait, so how was it? Huh?
Because basically, there was an outside venue where you got the drinks, where you got the jollof rice and plantain. Everything was free. So you had free drinks, free jollof rice and plantain. Yeah. It was calm. When you then get into this concert area, yes, and that's where Adekunle was playing. It's quite a small place. Yeah, bruv, I got a drink from outside. I've come in.
Wait, out the venue in the drink area?
In the drink area. I've now come inside. You see now the door is closed. They are saying over kappa. But
why?
I said, what do you mean over kappa? I need to go to Adekunle Gold.
I didn't come and teach jollof rice and wings. I'm confused.
You said?
I didn't come here to teach jollof rice and wings. I'm confused.
Brother, because I went to get a drink. And I went in, they now closed the door. Everybody's now pushing to get in. I saw a certain celebrity rapper, not gonna say her name.
You better text me right now.
Not gonna say her name. Fight the bodyguard to get in. Because the bodyguard wasn't letting any people in. She was like, what the fuck? She's like, like proper, like, and I said, I can't say publicly. I can't say that, so I'm going to tell you. If you guys, you know. Because to be honest, if I'm being honest, yeah, people that know me will know who it is.
No, but why would you?
It was.
How have you got two lines for one venue?
We're talking about high-profile people in this party fighting the bodyguard.
Yeah, because what the hell is that? I've never heard of overcapacity once you've made it inside the venue.
Obviously, it wasn't AG's fault. And to be honest, yeah, I got the pleasure of meeting him. He's an amazing soul. The album, I actually got to go home and listen to him, and I think me actually meeting him personally made me like him more. Yes. Because he's such a sweet person. He apologized. He said he didn't know. Obviously, as an artist, it's not your fault. You're supposed to have a team that patterns all this stuff in it. So if your team is not on job and they didn't calculate the right calculations, that's you as an artist.
Can we just apply the same sense to Travis Scott?
That one I've left to Jesus. I've left to Jesus. But honestly, the album is amazing. I've already heard some of the music going around social media already. You know, when TikTok picks shit up, you know the album is, you know the songs is popping. So there's a lot of songs that TikTok has already picked up. But guys, I highly recommend that album.
I've saved it. I just haven't listened to it yet. You see me?
It's really good. Really,
listen
really
to music. I can't I have to be in the mood to listen to something. So something will be new, but I'm not in the mental capacity to listen to that type of genre. So sometimes it'll take like a week or two for me to actually listen to something.
No, I feel that. But obviously, now you're part of this, you need to start watching things a bit quicker.
Yeah, I know. It's just the way I take in music, to be honest. It's just the way I take. But I will. But I
was happy. Yeah, no, absolutely do. And I think obviously me meeting him made me want to watch it more.
He's got good skin.
Great skin, very handsome boy. I'm kind of getting sick of industry parties, to be honest.
Why?
It's just a bit too like bourgeois for me.
I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. I went to Young T and Bugsy's release party.
That you didn't invite me to, but it's alright.
No, do you know why? Because I was +1 to someone else.
Just shut up.
No, I was +1 to someone else.
I saw that there. I said, to be honest, I saw I was at Shile's party and Henry V, shout out to her, and Jordan were on their way there, and they were like, yeah, you should come. And I said, please, I'm tired, I can't.
And then you still went.
I went to go and sleep. I was filming the next day. I couldn't go.
But no, I went to their party and it was the least industry party. Like, I don't know if it's because I got drunk. I don't know if it's because I was like completely. I forgot up to one point in the night. But it felt so un-industry. It was very great. So the fact that you said it felt industry and you're tired of
this one definitely felt industry. And when we're talking about industry, we're talking about like obviously the DJ is banging, the music is drinking, but everybody wants to stand.
Shout out Nigel Boy.
Everybody wants to stand and look.
No one wants to skin out.
Nobody wants to skin out. Except, to be honest, I skin out. I don't give a fuck.
No, it depends.
Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'll still dance.
Yeah, no, I would dance, but like, it depends, innit? It depends. Like, I'm not about to be the babe in the middle of the dance floor. Like,
hell no. No. There's levels.
Have you seen that video on Twitter where they get dance proper like?
Do you know what? Can I just say something? Yeah, because a lot of people talk about that, and I saw the comments in that when there was a girl that was in the middle, and it was so funny because there was one girl that was recording and she was doing the Afrobeats leg work and that, and everybody was looking at her, and the girl that's recording, she was like, come on then, cheer, like come, like she was trying to encourage people to think, and somebody quote tweeted it and was like, this should be enough to break up with someone. Yep. And then the women in the comments were like, oh, can't women have a good time?
Yeah, you can have a good time, but what are we doing, babe?
Can I just say, I believe in equality, and just like men doing all that shit in the dancing in the middle of the shit, you get thrown in the bin. Women as well, you get thrown in the bin.
What, like, I don't even say what. No. If the whole place is like that, you can't even sing like the one person because everyone's jumping it. But like, babes, like
when it's empty, bro, everything is scarce, bro.
The dance with the oxygen,
and you're there doing the hard shoulder popping and locking, doing the leg work, sweating and shit, like doing like the music is playing but we can hear you stomping your feet, like
them videos that we can hear the floor squeaking.
You can hear the floor squeaking, bro. Like, nah, dead. I don't care. Call me bad vibes. Call me this and about. I'm not saying don't have a good time. I love to get down. You'll probably see me. I got stallion knees. Yeah. Believe that. You'll see me doing the stallion knees.
Okay.
But boy, respectfully, you get me. Dance respectfully. That's respect. Everybody should respect themselves. Everybody should respect themselves, boy.
That's respectfully.
Bruv, there needs to be a respect in the dancing, boy.
You said have decorum when you're dancing.
That's all I ask, boy, in this life. But yeah, guys, that was new releases this week. Hope you enjoyed that. And again, make sure you check it out and let us know, how do you find the songs? How do you find it?
What's going on?
I think the Chris went down the wrong way. The Chris went down the wrong way still. Guys, we are going to move on to hot topics of the week. Now, of course, this week is a chaotic week as always. And we are going to pick some of my favorite news for you to share. So are you ready? Funny enough, I actually went on TikTok live and asked the people what they wanted to hear. And the people were the one that picked the hot topics this week. Ain't that good?
Love that.
So shout out to all the bad boys and bad girls, man. I appreciate you always. But here's hot topics of the week. Rihanna, our sister in the Lord, singer and fashion icon, expecting first baby.
Wow.
With ASAP Rocky.
I'm an auntie.
Guys, I'm an auntie. We are aunties and uncles. Can I just say, shout out to Rihanna. Rihanna, like Nicki Minaj, is another artist that I've grown up with. When she was in, is there something that you want? You should make me your girl. Or is it that? Oh yeah, Pon de Replay, innit? With the hip swinging. Do you know what? I'm so happy for her.
She was 19 when she dropped one of them songs.
Yeah, she was young. She was my sister. That was my big sister. That was my big sister. But let me just read what the people have said here in the article. The diamond singer and fashion mogul, 33, is pregnant, expecting a first baby with ASAP Rocky. The couple was photographed out in New York City over the weekend, where Rihanna debuted her baby bump while wearing a long pink jacket. Her oversized outwear was unbuttoned at the bottom to reveal her growing bump, adorned in a gold cross with colourful jewels. Can I just say, yeah, I have never seen a woman do a baby reveal in Timberlands. I have never.
You don't know it's snowing. You know it's cold.
The baby bump reveal. She didn't do no.
I don't know what the Chris went down the wrong hole.
Clearly. The Chris went down the wrong hole. She didn't do no baby reveal with the flower.
Yeah.
The flower.
The
headscarf with the long gown that they wear in the photo shoot, and they're holding the baby like it's a reincarnation of Jesus Christ. Sis came in the cold breeze of New York City with the pink jacket, the baggy trousers, and the Timberland boots,
and the bejeweled, the bejeweled jewels
on the roadside.
Yeah. To be fair, like I see her taking like beautiful pictures with the baby, yeah. But as a like she does that. She's been doing that. Like
I just love. It was just so Rihanna.
It was so her.
We didn't have, a lot of people like to sell their baby pictures. They like to not sell them, but they like to for example, people will be like, we want to be the front cover of your announcement. They want it to be announced by magazines. Vogue could have done it. But it was just so authentic to Rihanna. It was very, very a Rihanna-esque. Where it's like, I don't really give a fuck. This is about me and my partner.
And it's very much like, I feel like that's something ASAP would do as well. Like, they're very like...
Ain't he from New York as well?
I don't know where he's from.
Were they wearing the matching Timberland boots? Let me see the picture.
They were both doing oversized together.
They were doing oversized. It's cold outside. And I've never, honestly, it kills it. I love it.
Someone on Twitter said, this is that picture of them not releasing it was definitely ASAP's influence. And I feel like they match each other so much. I think they both agreed. I feel like Rihanna came up with that idea and he was like, whatever.
I feel like it was very natural to the both of them.
Yeah.
I know that Rihanna has really been moving away from the entertainment and going more into the business. She's done amazing. Obviously, they've known each other for a long time, so someone that she trusts. Obviously, there was an article that came out recently about statistically that women, this is the longest period of time in which women are not having... Sorry, what was the article? Half of the women over age 30 in the UK are not having kids. And obviously, Rihanna being 33, usually people be like, oh, she's too old to have a child. Like, when will you marry? Will you marry? But you know what? I'm happy in this day and age because I don't plan to have kids. When are you planning to have kids?
I don't know, but I've been playing a lot of pregnancy jokes with my mom, and I've been having like pregnancy dreams.
Fuck. I'm not gonna lie yet. If you get pregnant, I can't be close to you.
No, I don't. No, I'm not stupid. I wouldn't. Not to say that anyone.
And obviously, what of the age? Like, if we were to have kids now, it's like it's not gonna be like, oh my god, like you pregnant. Like.
No, but a few years ago, like I'd be like, oh my god, pregnancy. No, but like now, I think about pregnancy, and I'm like, I'd be happy, but obviously things need to be right. Like I need to be with someone that actually gonna be with me forever. Like I need to be financially stable. Like there's all sorts of things. But now my thoughts on pregnancy are definitely different. Like I feel
you're okay with being pregnant. You're ready to be a mother.
Yeah, I feel like
shit. Mine's getting pregnant soon. Oh, fuck.
There's no
because I ain't ready to be nobody mommy.
There's no one to get pregnant with. So
I want someone to be my daddy though.
Let's get a man first, and then we can discuss that.
Yeah, seriously. Honestly, again, I'm kind of happy that as much as I'm happy for the women who are listening to this and have children, and I think we have some incredible mothers in our what's it called?
Just around us,
group, our age group and in our generation, with everything that has happened with our past generation in the UK, this generation is raising up to be some amazing, incredible mothers teaching children.
A lot of our peers parents had us young.
Exactly, they had us young and they had us in a different country as well. So it's nice to see that a lot of the traditional undoings of the African background is being kind of eradicated from us and it's not being processed into the next generation, which I love. But for me, listen, I love being single. I want to carry my bag.
You love being single?
I love being motherless.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, childless.
Yeah.
What the drink is flowing. I love being childless. Like if I was to be pregnant now, so long as the baby father makes sense, I'm cool. But heavy small print. That what you just said right there. I think that's my. I think if nah.
I can't.
My fear is not being pregnant.
It's being a single mom that's like.
It's not. My fear is not even being a single mom.
Mine is because I'll watch like birthing videos. Yeah.
When you mean single mom, do you mean a mother that the dad is not available or maybe married?
No. That's a deadbeat. Because I'll be watching birthing videos. Yeah, like.
Of women on alone,
and they're a lot. Like I actually like want to start. I would start crying because you're going through that alone. Like you could possibly die, and you're doing that alone. Obviously, the mum's like your mum's there and your family's there, but like the dad's not there. Like that's insane, and that's my worst fear. That's why I'm just like I don't want to risk my life for any somebody.
Any fucking oh man. Do you know what? Yeah, honestly, that's my worst nightmare. I love kids. That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. I don't like kids.
Can't stand them.
Don't like kids. I nearly lied there. But I'm not a fan of kids at a certain age. The new
when they can talk and move.
Yeah, I'm just like, my kids, I'ma like them, innit? But not y'all kids. Y'all kids is annoying.
Like.
It's annoying. But my thing is not having children. My thing is not having a baby. My thing's having a baby with a dickhead, bruv. That's my biggest. That's a nightmare to me. So me, I'm happy, and on top of that, I'm very career focused as well. If I was childless up until the age of 30, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be good. The only thing that stops people from getting to those ages is because obviously apparently we have a body clock or whatever. But I need to do more research.
Janet that had a baby at 50, please.
I need to do more research on this whole body clock thing, because for me, I'm starting to think it's interesting that we have a body. Apparently men also have a body clock, but they don't talk about it. That the older men get their sperm, something about their sperm count
their sperm count definitely.
So
increases.
why do you have a body clock and I don't?
Because I feel like our body clock. I feel like what I've read and whatever. Our body clock defo is shorter than the men's. Men definitely do have them, but our ones are shorter. In terms of like when you get older,
I need to do more research, because it's given one of those things that patriarchal society has said.
But look at Nick Cannon. But look at Nick Cannon though. Like clearly his body clock, like, is real slow.
It needs to speed up. The body clock needs to speed up, because
Janet was saying that because she had a baby at 50. She was saying she kept trying. She went to doctors in Switzerland. She went to all around the world to have this one baby.
To watch that Janet Jackson documentary.
All I'm saying is fuck Justin Timberlake.
I wanted to talk about it, but I haven't had the time to watch it. But guys, if you've I need to watch it. Maybe come back.
I
watched
it like yesterday. I think or the day before.
I really wanted to. Everybody was like, "Do the Janet Jackson documentary." I said, "Please, I only have time to watch a couple of things."
She's so stunning.
Yeah, she's beautiful. You know, black don't crack, baby.
Like hers is smooth as if she just came out the crack just then. Like her face is real smooth.
But guys, I want to say a big congratulations to Rihanna, our good sis. She's not wearing Timberland boots in this, but the way the jeans is dragging on the floor, she might as well be.
And it's in 4 flaps. The front part of the jean is there, the side of the jean is there, and the other jean is there, and then there's one jean at the back.
It's folded up, man. Let us move on to the next hot topic. Obviously, we have Kim Kardashian and Kanye West at. Is it beef?
At beef. What is it? At war?
What at war.
Yes.
At war. They are at war.
It's like we're both.
But like, where's the... the English is beefing. So obviously, if you guys don't already know, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have filed for divorce and are currently there's a new story about them. I think this is the first time that I've spoken about this, because every week something new happens.
It's crazy, isn't it?
So obviously, Kim Kardashian is currently with Pete Davidson, and Kanye West is with that woman that likes to wear the leather. What's her name? Something Fox. Julia Fox. Yeah, so he's currently with Julia Fox. And they're trying right now to have an amicable relationship because of the kids and try and do co-parenting. But this week in particular, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have been exchanging social media posts about each other. Kanye posted a screenshot of his older child Northwest on TikTok to his Instagram grid this morning, asking for advice how he should handle this daughter being on the app, even though he doesn't want her to be. Since this is my first divorce, I need to know what should I do about my daughter being put on TikTok against my will. So basically, he obviously.
He's so funny.
I think because I've heard about this before.
He's
been saying it that he doesn't like his daughter, North, who is I believe 8 or 9. Being on TikTok
below TikTok's community guidelines.
So community guidelines on TikTok says that you have to be over the ages of 12 in order to have a TikTok account. I don't know what you agree with, because Kim Kardashian is saying, and we're gonna talk about the rest of this. Kim Kardashian is saying that she doesn't want to stunt her child's creativity, and Kanye is basically saying she shouldn't be on social media. How do you feel about someone as young as that being on social media?
Is that what Kim Kardashian said just in that long thing that she posted?
Yeah.
Funny, because North did a TikTok, and TikTok she was showing the house, stuff like that. Yeah. Do you remember it?
Yeah.
And then Kim was like, no. I said you shouldn't be. I don't want you on it. I don't want you on it.
Yeah.
So do you want to run it or not? Because I'm very confused.
I think that you've been on TikTok. First of all, I love TikTok, and I also love the contract that I have with them. So I can't say too much. But feel like there's certain things, especially when you're on your For You page, that a child is that will be exposed to, that you don't necessarily want a child to be exposed to.
And you know why? And just, I get it now, because my Explore page, my For You page, sorry, I'm not exposed to anything that's out of the ordinary, but that's because I've tailored my Explore page to what I want to see explicitly. Like, I only engage in certain content in it.
But
whereas a kid, yeah. My Explore page, my For You, I keep saying Explore page. My For You page is strictly makeup or funny or sexy American black men, like legit, or black influencers or anyone with some of my contacts. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I don't even see extraction videos. I hate seeing extraction videos. I don't even see that. But with a kid,
some weird shit on mine, man.
That's weird. It's funny you say that, but with kids, because they're just so inquisitive,
they'll just go and
they can
press
find
anything.
Click anything that will then add to their algorithm, and then TikTok's thinking, oh, this is what you like. So I can understand why he's pissed off. The babe shouldn't be on there, innit? So, and when we were younger, yeah, and we'd make like Facebook pages and Twitter pages and put our fake age. If you're smart enough to do that and bust the case, fair enough. But if your parents clock you, like,
it's done. It's done.
And you've been clocked, and Kanye's not even in the wrong.
He's not in the wrong. I definitely feel like then, and especially the fact that things have happened before where North has gone on TikTok without the supervision of a parent. Like, obviously we've seen the evidence that she's been on TikTok live.
Kim was fucking when she was held at ransom.
What's that, sorry?
Do you remember when she was in Paris or France?
Yeah.
So imagine your kids there snapping your TikTok in your house.
Like snapping a rap, like, no, it's I agree that definitely maybe the issue is it's not really being monitored.
Yeah.
But I feel like now we're in an age where kids are being exposed to some crazy stuff. Do you know what I mean? So I get that he's trying to protect her, or he's trying to stop her from seeing certain things, because that For You page is like a rabbit hole. You can end up in the maddest thing. Like, there's some things I've seen about people making jokes about rape. I saw one thing that one girl did a viral sound, and it was a joke about her dad raping her when she was a young.
On your For You page?
On my For You page. No, guys, by the way, I don't look at all this thing.
No, but it's just so crazy.
It was just a random thing that I put through, and I was like, right. And I always found it interesting when people use trauma and use it for comedy. And I didn't get it, so I actually
views, not even for comedy, but just for views.
I didn't get it because it was something about, and a trigger warning. Obviously, it was her making a sound, and the caption was, "Oh, when my mom gave birth to me," and she was pretending to be her dad, and he said something like, "I like that," or something like that. Like, but I didn't get it, because I was like, "Why the fuck would your dad say that? I like that." And then when I now saw the comments, people were now explaining it, and I said, "Oh my god, that's kind of fucking dark. Like, this is not a joke." But that was on my For You page, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a bit fucked. So you can imagine the kind of things that your child is unintentionally being exposed to. Because TikTok just has that algorithm where it's just showing people things, blah 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 blah. Like, it's insane.
And the thing is, Kim's like, oh, I don't want to limit her creativity. Whatever happened to like taking your kids out and like, I get it, your kids,
paint.
But you can actually, Kim Kardashian, you can fucking build a whole new life in your back
Take
garden.
that child to the ballet. Take her to do gymnastics.
What happened to playing rugby? What happened to playing long
Even
ball?
my niece got taken off TikTok.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, in all fairness, at the beginning of TikTok, when TikTok first happened, I used to cuss TikTok and be like, it's just for kids, it's for childish. Because all it was really is all these little kids dancing and popping and locking.
That's what it was at first, yeah.
That is what it was. It was literally kids just dancing and making up routines and shit. And now, obviously, now the adults have started coming on it, it's changed. The dynamic has changed. You're not going to get that same innocence as you got when TikTok first came on the scene. So I'm sorry, yes, my niece had to come off TikTok. My niece is no longer on TikTok. She was doing all the dancing thing, but when we started seeing certain stuff and started seeing certain sounds and started seeing certain things, we're like, fam, this is not appropriate for a child. And on top of that, the guideline does state exactly you have to be 12 years old.
And it's not like you're saying, like, it's not like you've taken your niece out and said you can't do it no more. But like, let's say there's a family day and you want to do TikTok, like, you're not taking it away from her completely. Like, if you want to make a family TikTok, you can do it, innit? But it's just like, again, if you make a fake page, how was her page even? Is her page the one with Kim and North, or does she have her own one?
Yeah, I believe it's the Kim and North one.
Because how did she even bust that?
I think before there was a page that she opened that.
So she knew to put a fake age, because who did that for her?
I don't know. I don't know the details, but all I'm saying is that
she's young, bro.
She's young.
Even on Twitter times, because I know a lot of our, if he was on Twitter, like in 2012 times, a lot of us had to put our age like a year
older,
a year or two older. Yeah. But North is young. Like she's crazy. Like she's crazy young.
But you need to understand that nowadays children are being so exposed to things. Like I see, sometimes I talk to kids.
Sometimes you need to tie your kid up and put them in the bed. You know, not
it's
tie them
difficult.
up, but like
it's difficult. See, even the fact that you have to retract and say that.
No, because tie them up is abuse. But it's just like where I was on Smash. If I'm able to go on Smash,
that's exactly. We're in a different time. I could have a conversation about how my mum used to beat my blood clot and have your mum used to beat your blood clot when things go wrong. We can't have those same conversations now because the way we discipline our children, the way people discipline their children has changed. There's certain things that our parents done that now would be seen as abuse. Before, like fam, there was one time I had when I did something wrong at school, my mom slapped me in front of my teacher. She gave me a dirty slap in front of my do you think now you can do parents meeting and someone can do a dirty slap?
But like what happened to like what's the adaptation? I'm like, so what, we're just gonna let kids run wild just because like shit's changed?
Again, I'm not a mother, so I cannot have this conversation as a mother to say how people should raise their children. Question of the week. Alrighty guys, we are going to move on to the final segment of the show. It is Hot Topics of the Week, and you already know how it goes. We asked the bad boys and the bad girls a poll on Instagram and YouTube, and you guys gave us all our insights and all the knowledge and all the information that you have on the topic. So are you ready to hear what the people had to say?
I'm ready.
Cool. Question of the week. Your best friend is in a happy long-term relationship. You are out one night and you see their partner having a flirty dinner with another person. What do? Do you keep quiet or do you snitch?
That's me, yeah?
Yes, sir.
My best friend, I'm thinking about the best friends I have in my life right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to.
Why?
Because that's my best friends. Like,
They're
my best friends. Like, those are the people my best friends are the people I see in the front row of my funeral with my mum.
Deep.
Yeah, I have to tell them.
I agree. Honestly, it's a difficult one because I was thinking the reason why the question is purposely quite open-ended in terms of there's not much background to the people. And side note, it's very annoying when I ask you guys question of the week and you're like, oh, but we need more context. No, that's not the point. The point is just it is what it is. That's the fucking question. Answer it in. Do you know what I mean? Like, but for me, I would have to say something. It would eat me alive. Mm-hmm. The way I was thinking was that, okay, what if you don't want to be the person? Because I've been in situations where I've told someone something about their partner and they're still together.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I've been there as well.
Or, yeah, obviously in this situation, she's really happy in her relationship. She's in love. I don't know if that's the agreement that they have. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like they're in an open relationship or she's a bit. Sometimes girls, they know that their man is on piss. They know that he's on
their man is also rich. Their man is also rich. Their man is also rich.
As the man then will say, he's outside. Do you know what I mean?
Outside and rich. Flip it out.
He's outside, and the girls know that. But you know, I'm on ride for him.
Do you know what I've realized in that situation? Yeah, it's funny we both in that situation. I think we've done that with people that we thought we were close with. But them type of situations are not worth getting involved in unless it's your best friends. If it's like a girl that you're close with, and it's like you're close, but there's something in me that I can't trust you in my life.
Listen, I'm telling you this now. I'm keeping Pim for most people.
Yep.
If you're my girl, you're my friend, and I saw your man, I'm doing this. I'm closing my lips.
Yep.
Because I don't know what your relationship is like. 1 and 2, I don't want to be a relationship breaker.
Yeah.
I think, for example, like this conversation, this question will probably be even more of a thought process if they were married.
Even then, obviously, no. If they're married, it's harder. It's harder. But again, my best friend, like, it's not some any friend.
Story time.
Go on.
Not my story to tell. But I don't give a fuck. I know somebody.
Yeah.
That I don't believe they're married anymore, but they were married.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
They were married, and I remember I went to their wedding.
Was it a bait wedding?
No.
Okay.
No, it wasn't a bait wedding. So I went to their wedding, and a friend of mine, let's call her a friend of mine was on Hinge, and she saw the husband on Hinge. He was on Hinge. They exchanged. They were communicating. He took her out.
Did this person know they were married though?
No, she didn't know that they were married.
Okay.
She didn't know they were married. So, and imagine, we both know the wife.
Yeah.
We're very good friends with the wife.
Yeah.
But that person didn't know what the husband looked like, because the wife is a family friend.
Okay, I
It's
understand
like
now.
a friend. We're cool people.
Yeah.
So they must have arranged to go out, and they went out one time, and they were chatting, and my friend had no idea that this guy was married to this girl, until obviously when you do your pre-search.
Yeah.
You know, the pre-search on Instagram, and you know, when you like someone, you'll do your research and da. So she was now looking at his Instagram, and obviously she was looking at the comments, and saw the mutual that we had was commenting under his post. In his Instagram, he doesn't have a picture of his children, doesn't have a picture of his wife. He's just doing bad boy on Instagram.
And you're actually married, like you're with
You're
kids.
actually married.
How?
You're married.
I don't care what anyone tells me. Instagram is real life to an extent. How is your wife and your kids not on your Instagram, but everything else
I
is?
know a plenty of guys that are married and have kids, but they won't even post their child on Instagram, because apparently they want to protect their children.
No, you want to protect your
So
bitches.
that you can lie them a blood clot. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So obviously my friend now went and clicked on the girl, and like, oh, I know that girl. They didn't follow each other. Obviously we know the wife.
Yeah.
She's clicked on them, and she's now seen, obviously you see how guys' Instagram is just themselves.
Guy.
Then the woman's Instagram is the children, the wedding photos, the holiday pics. So she now saw
all the evidence on her thing.
everything of him, and she was like, wow. And you know what kills me, because I remember I have the girl on Snapchat, and she was like, oh yeah, I don't understand why girls are always talking about, you know, everyone can, no, all men cheat, it's a childish mentality.
And her man
me,
is...
And me and my friend were sitting there, we are doing... Is
If
that
you only
so?
If you... What's that?
And I didn't say nothing. I'm not gonna lie. She didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing, because they were married.
That
That's
TikTok
none of my
sound.
business. And she's not my girl. She's not my G like that. She's not my G. I said, is that so?
That's in that situation, because she's not your best friend, like, you can't tell her.
Is that so? But that's what I mean. Like, guys actually have women discussing. Your girl sitting there confidently saying, why does everyone say all men don't cheat?
Like,
And your
one
man
dirty
is
picky,
the
like,
champion giddy god.
he's not even doing undercover. He's actually on a big app
He's on a big application.
that scopes the area.
in at the Hinge.
So all the people that you know in your area is able to see your husband,
Your husband
on this app.
posing like a single man, like a single babe.
As a wife, your man doesn't post you on your Insta. Like, are you not
It's bad. It's really, really bad.
a wife?
It's really, like, if at least one fucking, or even fuck the wife, your children.
No, because I get it. People
Okay,
are,
children
like,
and
I get it.
protection,
Like, like kids, like the fuck, like, but you, like a wife.
It's bad. Your wife. Anyways, I don't want to talk about married people. Did I tell you that time when I went to the club, and I was at a table, and there was this fine man.
Sweet.
He was dark skin yellow. You know when they're a bit brown. And I remember that he was talking to me, and he was like, you know, you're beautiful, and I was thinking, you're fine, and you know, we were getting to know each other in the club, but I noticed that he was wearing his wedding ring. And
What are you doing in the club?
Me and my drunk ass, I was like, what's down your hand? Obviously, you know when I'm serious, when I'm serious, the accent, what's down your hand? And he goes, oh, it's just for fashion.
Fashion.
I said, don't lie.
His wife is somewhere making him dinner.
You're lying to bitches in the club.
In the club, like
that you just met.
no
That
disrespect to you.
Your vows, bro. Your vows, brother. You vowed till death do us part.
No disrespect to you, but like random bitches in the club, you're lying to
Random
you.
bitches in the club. You did your till death do us parts for random bitches saying that your ring is for
You're
fashion.
in debt for your wedding for you to lie to random bitches in the club.
To say that he said it's for fashion. He said it's for fashion.
See, and the funniest thing is, yeah, like married is
no. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. No, I'm not doing this episode. I'm not doing this episode because you lot would then say, Joy San, you're I'm not doing this episode. Anyways, I'm going to read out what some of the bad boys and bad girls said about this question. HTPP Henny said, why would I want my friend to be getting played out without and embarrassed without her knowing? That is absolutely right. Then Aura Official said, my mate could never be a mug. Facts.
No, but that's the thing that they keep saying, mate. We need to specific, like, you can't
Best
be coming
friend,
to
it can't be any mate that you're saying. It can't be. Sorry. For me, I'm not gonna go just because loose-ended friends like, oh yeah, you know.
I had an issue with that one time. Like, she wasn't a loose mate, but like she was someone I spoke to every day, innit? But I wouldn't consider it my best friend. Like, yeah, I'd call her my sister, whatever, but not. We were close, but there was just something that wasn't keeping us like together, innit? Mm-hmm. Had an issue. I had seen her man somewhere. Where? Somewhere in it. I can't. If I say any more, like
yeah.
I've seen her boyfriend doing XYZ with XYZ in it. Not even, but just like doing too much in it. Like just
XYZ LMNOP.
XYZ in it. And in my head, I'm thinking like, cool. Let me. So I told her. She goes, alright, cool. I'll keep an eye on it. Next thing you know, yeah. I'm on Snapchat. And then I'm in a private story with my friend in it. And I've seen in this private story that my friend's friend is apparently, she screenshotted a conversation between the friend and the boyfriend on a flex like, oh, look who's in my DMs. So now that I've seen it, yeah, I'm like, who's your friend? So I messaged the girl now, like, who's your friend? So now it's a big thing where like, I now know in it. But in my head, I'm thinking, oh yeah, we're good. We're best friends. I need to tell her. I've gone and told her now. It was a big fucking thing to the point where I was on the phone to the friend like, oh, you know, I need information. I need the girl's name, number. I need to know where the girl lives.
So that you were dragged into the whole thing, having to do private investigation.
And then the boyfriend's now putting two and two together. Like, who saw me there? He saw me there. So now he's like,
now he's trying to fuck you up. Now he's trying to fuck.
And then my friend's like, no, it wasn't her. But it's too much. Like, just cool down. I would only do it for people that are my best friends, and my best friends are the people who I see next to my mum at my funeral. 2 people. Anything else, I'm not doing it.
I feel that it is a stressful thing, like, and especially the fact that there's some people that just like a bit messy relationships, like they're all cheating on each other. But yeah, if it was my best friend, yeah. But I'm sorry, there's some friends I won't say anything because it's really none of my business. I'm gonna be very, very blunt and honest. People's relationships are chaos, and I don't want anyone saying they're gonna come to my house and fight me because I told the truth.
And I'm sorry as well, yeah. There's some girls that date guys that they're known to cheat. Like, so you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Like, how did you not scope that? How did you not scope? If I know my man's a harlot, like, do you think you would change him? I'm confused. There's girls I see about you with certain guys. I'm just like, you think that guy's changed?
He's a harlot. He's a whore. That's the funny enough. We were talking about a couple of guys, and we were like, listen, you're fine, you're sexy, you got money, you sexy, you funny, but you are a whore.
You're a whore, and that's fine. Be a whore.
You know what? Be a whore, but I can't be in that equation of whores. I don't care how much you say you like me. Like, I don't, cause me.
It's when you ask me, and I know we're going off track yet, but it's when you ask them, oh, so who's X, Y, and Z? Oh no, just a friend.
And then they were fucking. They were doing boom boom.
The girl is saying I love him. I'm like, what?
Is this a true story?
This story is not adding up.
Man, that sounds a bit like a true story, you know?
It happens all the time. Like, it happens I don't know why it happens all the time, innit? Like, I'll be talking to guys and they're like, yeah, no, she's nothing. I'm like, no, girl's telling you.
And then you were squeezing her bum and pinching her breast.
I'm in the same room as her, and I'm looking at you hot on your tippy toes because you're confused. You don't know what to do.
It's a goddamn shame. But yeah, the percentage for the question of the week was 82% of you said you will snitch. And
that's scary though.
82% of you said that you will snitch, and there is 19% of people that said they will keep quiet. I'm just gonna read a couple more before we end things here. D Milan said, I don't want karma, that's why I will snitch. Ooh. Then T Does It Best said, I wouldn't want my friend to found out that I know about the shenanigans morals.
How would you find out? How'd they find out?
Sometimes it happens, you know. Sometimes it really, really happens. And then Charles Itemi said he wouldn't because Minaj want to spoil a person's relationship.
It's not even about spoiling it. It's clearing your conscience, to be honest.
I get that, you know, because if they broke, it's a double-edged sword. You save your friend, but you break their relationship, or you break their relationship and save your friend.
But now you're a liar within the friendship,
Bruv.
Now you're withholding shit within your friendship because you thought, let me save this relationship. So it's like, what'd you do?
It's a deep one, but I'll just read a couple more. Phil San said, "What I see with my eyes, my best friend must see as well." What's the point of not telling? I will say. And then I am Chris Ray said, "I should mind my business."
And if your best friend did that, that's very scary.
It's crazy. It's actually crazy.
That's scary. Because you didn't say casual mate.
A
you
lot
said
of
best
people
friend.
are saying it's really none of my business.
Your best friend. That's why. That's scary.
I'm seeing a lot of none of my business. It's none of my business.
It's none of my business.
It's none of my business. But guys, thank you so much for joining on Question of the Week. If you guys have any suggestions for Question of the Week or for hot topics of this week, make sure that you follow us on Twitter, CNT Podcast, YouTube, subscribe, Cocktails and Takeaways, and check us out on Instagram at Cocktails and Takeaways. But with that being said, we are closing this episode. It's been another phenomenal episode with my all-time favorite co-host, Miss Myers. Where do we find you on social media?
On Instagram, MyersLondon __. On Twitter, _SC Myers. On TikTok, MyersLondon __.
And with that being said, guys, we motherfucking out. It's been another amazing week, and we will see you next week with another bad boy or bad girl. And I think I'm really excited about the next couple of weeks as well. So make sure you guys tune in. Oh, and I think this is the last. This is before Valentine's, right?
Yeah.
Am I gonna see you before Valentine's, guys? Wait, I think
It's next week and the week after.
No, I will not see you. I'm going to see you after. But guys, I want to wish you guys a happy Valentine's. Enjoy yourself. Those that are having their Galentine's, enjoy. And for those that are being dirty boys and dirty girls, definitely enjoy for me.
I want to be dirty.
We are not being dirty. We are as clean as bleach. But enjoy. Happy Valentine's, and we out. Ow.
Woo!